Welcome to Universal's Islands Adventure. We're here in Hogsmeade to kick off Butterbeer season. I'm going to share with you all of the Butterbeer offerings they have from now until May 31st. First off, 3 Broomsticks. Mobile order is a little bit different here at Universal. You still place your order in the app, and then when you've arrived at the location, you will be sat at a table, or if it's open seating, sit down. You'll pull up your order, you'll scan the QR code that's on your table, and they will bring it out to you. All right, this looks tasty, but it's not really warm. So we will see what it tastes like. We've got some syrup here, which is also pretty cold. I would love it if it was all warmed up. But what is hot is the Butterbeer. This is so good. Today's still relatively, cool out. On a hot day, this isn't great, but on a nice morning, this is fantastic. Let's give it a try. It's cold. That's a bit of a bummer. If it was warmer, it'd be much better. It's not overpowering, not super sweet. So if it was actually a hot waffle, it'd be great. What I love about getting a meal here is getting this included. This is the same size you get at the other locations, so it's a really great value when you get it with a meal. Now, I'm going to show you a tip about the carts out here where you get frozen Butterbeer. This is the cart that's right outside of Honeydukes and the 3 Broomsticks. Now, there's actually 2 sides here. Most people will line up in this really long line over here on the left side, but the right side, there's generally not anyone over here. As you can see, there's maybe 3 people on this side. So when in doubt, come on this side that's closest to Honeydukes. All right, now that I shared that Butterbeer tip, let's see what we can find in Honeydukes. Butter tip, come here first thing in the morning. You'll have the whole shop to yourself. Here's some first Butterbeer sightings. All right, so first we've got a Butterbeer bar. So a Butterbeer flavored bar. Not sure what it's like, probably like a butterscotch flavor. And then next, I have not seen these yet. These are Butterbeer barrels, so they're caramel filled. And I wonder if the outside tastes like that butterscotch flavor. Then we've got this Butterbeer cart. Now, I've seen it before where there's actually candy inside. It doesn't feel like there's anything in here, but it's super cute if you just love the theming. And then finally, we have this Butterbeer cup. Looks like a fun Butterbeer barrel. Now you can find all other things in here. Of course, the popular chocolate frogs and fizzing Whizbees. So take a look around. Lots of fun things that you will hear from the movies, including Gilly Water. Now, this is another thing I want to talk about. Don't come into the Wizarding World thinking you're going to get your regular water and soda. You're not going to find it here. So if you want to have something, you're going to get it outside of this particular land. There was Butterbeer fudge in Honeydukes, and there was also something else, like a large, almost whoopie pie cookie. But I'm going to see if they have it over in Diagon Alley as well. It was quite busy in there, so let's see what we can find over there. So let's go jump on the Hogwarts Express. You do need to have a park hopper for this. So a park-to-park ticket in order to ride this. So when you come here, make sure you have a park ticket out, or if you have Express, you can use that here as well. The signs here too to point you, if you have the Express pass, you will go in a certain direction, but stand by, I'm going this way. And luckily, it's only 10 minutes. So here at Universal, they have their Express pass. It is regular Express or unlimited. I love it. There's no planning. You just get in line when you want to get in line. If it's unlimited, you can go as many times as you want. If it's just regular, it's just one time per ride. And if you have the Premier Annual Pass like I do, I get Express Pass included in my pass after 4 p.m. Crazy that this could actually get filled up. It's not too busy today, so I'll take it. Now, if you have a stroller, there are lifts here, so elevators, and you will just wait your turn in line here. Otherwise, you use the stairs. Lots of stairs in the Wizarding World.
Row 5. How many? Row 5.
All right, we are now at King's Cross Station. And just a heads up, the lift is to the right and the stairs are going to be to the left, and it is quite a bottleneck, so pack your patience pants. I love how they have posters just like as if you were arriving to London. Now, I'm going to come back this way because I want to show you a really cool effect as if you're traveling from London to Hogsmeade. And if you want the full like storyline experience, definitely start here in Universal Studios Orlando and then head over to Islands of Adventure. Like you're boarding the train to Hogsmeade and then you end up there. So I did it reverse, but I'm still going to travel back that way and I'll show you the experience. Now, if for some reason you did not buy the park to park, you can upgrade your services here, but don't do it because it's going to be so much more expensive. So make sure you do it before. That's my biggest tip for you. Just invest in that park to park if you want to experience the Hogwarts Express. We are here in London. This is amazing. Before we actually head to Diagon, let me give you a quick tour, the things you shouldn't miss. Now there are little Easter eggs in the windows, and then also the telephone. You can go in here for a photo op, but also dial magic and talk to the Ministry of Magic. This is the entrance to Diagon Alley. We're gonna enter there in just a moment. But I want to show you the night bus. You can actually talk to the driver, but I want to show you something else that's in the back. A lot of people don't know that you can actually come to the back here and look inside the bus. Now it is caged off, but it's fun. You can come in and see the beds. This is how Harry traveled. This spot makes a great photo op too. I love the details here. This is actually a fountain you can find in Piccadilly Circus in London. And here is Grimmauld Place. You can see the difference between the buildings on the left and right. Of course, where the Order took refuge in the Black residence. So 12 Grimmauld Place, and if you wait, Creature will show up. So let's see if we can get him to say hello. This is also a fantastic photo op. Now this actually is an exit from Diagon Alley, so you can use it, but I recommend if you're coming for the very first time to go in the same way Harry and Hagrid did, and you can hear the brick wall open. As you enter, you have the Leaky Cauldron to the left, where they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. To the right is Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. You have to go in here, and also the quality Quidditch supplies. So many incredible details in here, including Umbridge. Oh, look, they're having a sale on puking pastels. Just $10. But that's not what we're here for. We're going to see if they have any of the Butterbeer stuff here in the connected shop. As you can see, the Quidditch shop is also connected, so if you go in one door, you can experience all of them. It looks like they do have the Butterbeer bars and the barrels here. And they also have the Butterbeer fudge. They don't have that cookie here that I saw over at Honeydew, so Sugar Plums doesn't have it. I don't know if they're gonna get it, so I'm gonna for sure get it next time we go back. As you leave Sugar Plums, you're gonna see the Hopping Pot. This is, again, where you can get some more Butterbeer, and they might actually have a frozen pop as well, so let's go check that out. So here's the stage where they do their shows. Looks like they're set up for Celestina Warbeck. Let's look in the app to see what the times are so you can figure out how to do it when you are here in the park. All right, so if you open up the app and you go to entertainment, at the very top, you can filter to whatever park you're at so you can see what the entertainment is for the park that you're experiencing. So we need to scroll down to Universal Studios Florida and see what we can find here in Diagon Alley. All right, so Celestina Warbeck and the Banshees. Next show is at noon, but if you tap on it, it will actually show you all the time so you can plan your day so you don't miss it. And then for the Tales of Peter the Bard, which I highly recommend, this one is so good. I love the puppetry that they use. Next one is at 2 o'clock. It looks like it goes all the way till 7:30, so that's great. You have a lot of opportunity, at least today, to do that. So plan your day out so that you don't miss these shows. Now, I am gonna hop back over to Islands of Adventure. I wanna see what's happening over there. So the Frog Choir next show is at noon. The last one's at 4:30. And then the Tribe Wizards Spirit Rally next at 12:30, and last one at 4. Now, most people are going to want to walk up Diagon Alley towards Gringotts where you see the dragon, but I'm going to go the back way. This is where you can get some drinks. You can go to the money exchange here at Gringotts, which I also recommend because you'll get to talk to one of the goblins. That money exchange can be used anywhere here in the Wizarding World, but only here. All right, let's go check out Wiseacre's Wizarding Equipment because I believe we're gonna find the Butterbeer merchandise here. All right, we're gonna find other things in here as well. Marauders map merchandise. Let's see if we can find anything Butterbeer. Yep, back here in the corner. All right, looks like we've got a Spirit jersey and a bucket hat. What else do we have? T-shirt. Cool little mug that's got a topper on it that looks like it can come off, mimicking the foam you get. And they also have this here that you could also get in the candy shops. I love this too, this button-up plaid with the big Butterbeer sign on the back. And hooded zip-up. There's that shirt again, but they also have this puffy bag, which is really cute. Looks like it's got a zipper. Let's see here. Let's open this up. They've got it all zip tied up so people can't take it, but really cute print inside. This awesome hat here. Got a little Butterbeer emblem on it. And on the brim has that same pattern that's inside the bag. Now, I didn't see a Butterbeer bag that they had last year here, so I'm gonna keep looking around because this seemed like a really small collection. We've got a delay here at Escape from Gringotts, so currently not running, which is kind of a bummer. Florian Fortescue's ice cream parlor, you can get Butterbeer ice cream, and you can get that anytime, so that's not just for Butterbeer season, so just know that. I don't think there's gonna be anything here, but let's check inside in here as well. I love this shop so much. All the creatures you can find in the Magical Menagerie. Everywhere in the Wizarding World, you have to look up. There's just details everywhere, and here is no exception. And there are so many creatures for you to adopt. This is Ollivander's. This is the experience that you can do to see someone have the wand, choose them. Quick note, I recommend coming at the end of the day for a better chance to be selected. I actually came one time and I was the only one in the room, and it was a phenomenal experience. Now, you can't guarantee that, but I know some people want to start their day with this, and that makes sense to get your wand. But if you want the better chance to get selected, definitely come at the end of the day. Here's my tip for you if you want to see the dragon breathe fire without holding your phone up and just waiting. She breathes fire every 10 minutes on the 10. So that's a good tip to keep an eye on your watch. When you see the 10s, that's when she's gonna do it, and you'll hear her roar a little bit. And so we'll wait here for a second because it's almost time. There's a little pause where you think, is she gonna do it? And then she does. All right, let's pop in Madame Malkin's. Again, I don't think anything Butterbeer is gonna be in here. This is where you come for your school and formal wear. But let's still give a quick peek.
I like your skirt. You look like you're all ready for school.
Or if you're going to a ball.
No, not yet.
Tuck your shirt in, Scruffy.
Or if you want to get called Scruffy. See what the mirror says about you. Let's try one more time. See if she changes her mind.
Oh, you look absolutely brilliant.
That was nicer. So I don't see anything in here. Again, I'm not surprised about that. So this is where you're going to get your school gear, your robes, your pajamas, which those are so soft. Your bags, your coats, anything Hogwarts related is here. And just so you know, there is embroidery available. So if you want to get your robe embroidered, you can. All right, I want a quick shoot across the way. Again, no Butterbeer is going to be found in here, but I want to show you where you end up after the Ollivander experience is where all the wands are. This also gets incredibly busy. It's going to be much quieter at the end of the day. All right, I want to check out the Leaky Cauldron to see what type of Butterbeer items they have. So I'm going to go to my app, click on order food, and I believe it's going to note that I am here in Diagon Alley, so I'm going to tap on Leaky Cauldron. And they also serve the Butterbeer waffle here. I'm going to scroll down to see if they have the cream puff. That's what I'm looking for as well. I did not see the cream puff over in the 3 Broomsticks. They do have a Butterbeer potted cream here and the ice cream. But I'm not noticing the cream puff. I may have to ask a team member. I wasn't able to find anybody to tell me if they had the cream puff or not, so let's head to Nocturn Alley before we head back on over to Hogsmeade. Just want to show you what it's like down here. If you are looking for some reprieve on a really hot day, this is the best place to come because there's no sunshine and they pump it with AC. And also, if you have a wand, this is an awesome place to do some magic spells. They have upgraded theirs as well, so if you have the newest wands, you're going to be able to actually fight a Dementor. And if you are a lover of the dark arts, you have to stop in Morgan & Burke's. And again, look everywhere, up and down and all around. There's going to be little Easter eggs to the movie. If you remember this one right here. corner, there's the vanishing cabinet. And if you listen closely, you can hear the bird. I know none of this stuff was Butterbeer related, but I just wanted to show you why I love these Wizarding Worlds so much. I may have to do a video about all the wand spells. There's so many in here, and they're so fun. And they're not just for kids. All right, let's head on back to Hogsmeade via Hogwarts Express and show you the really cool experience that you can have going that way. Let's head to King's Cross and jump on the Hogwarts Express on the way back. Now, it is 2 different experiences, just so you know that. There's a screen in each of the cabs, and it's different going there and back. So just so you know, if you don't go one of the ways, you're gonna miss a little bit of it. So this is the point also where you need to have your ticket out. So just keep that in mind. All right, got an express line and then the regular side on this side. If you're doing express, you're gonna also have to scan one more time to access that line. You may recognize this from the movie as well. So lots of little things here and there that you might recognize from movies. It's really cool. I love the theming. Got all the luggage because we're heading back to school. So it's all stacked up, ready to go. Now again, if you need to use the elevator or the lift, it's gonna be on this side right here. Otherwise, keep going ahead and climb the stairs. Now there was another spot to actually get scanned again. Whether that happens or not, just be prepared to have your ticket out. Lots of stairs, you guys. Just be prepared for this. If you don't want to do these stairs, even if you don't have a buggy, you're gonna have to wait in line for the elevator. So this is it, platform 9 and 10. So you're gonna get to see people walk through as if they're going through the wall. So if you've got a party here, wait for them to walk through. I love that you get to see Hedwig here. You can see Harry Potter's cart here. And the iconic platform 9 3/4 sign. Now it's gonna come in backwards, just so you know that when you're in Hogsmeade, you'll see it coming in from the front. From here, you'll see the train actually back in. So just keep that in mind. I'm shocked. I got into a cab all by myself. I can't remember last time that's happened, so I'll give you a quick tour since nobody's in here. Let me turn around. So we've got the overhead for your bags, all up here. And then that is where you're gonna watch the screen, and it's different there and back. And then also pay attention to the windows because stuff happens as if someone's walking outside in the corridor. So whether it's Ron and Harry or on this direction, something a little more ominous, make sure you always look in this direction as well. Now you could be put in here with different people, so not your party. It seats, I believe, up to 8. So just know that you could be crammed in here with other people. But I'm not. So I'm gonna enjoy this, pretend like I'm going to Hogwarts. Now as you leave, if you want a photo op with the train, you're actually gonna head to the right. Exiting is going to be to your left, but if you want to see the train up close, this is where you're gonna go. Now you can exit this way too, but if you want a shot just with the train, this is where it is. It's great. I just came out of Dervish and Banks. They did not have anything Butterbeer in there. That's, again, more like school stuff. But if you want a nice quiet path, come this way. You avoid the craziness of the main thoroughfare through Hogsmeade. And I'm gonna head to the castle to see if we can find anything in the gift shop there. This is actually the exit from Hagrid's ride. So you gotta come out this way. And then there's the castle. Oh, actually, look at this. Hello, I'm glad I came. Here is your Butterbeer merch. Little tea towels. So you've got one that has the Butterbeer on it, and then that print that you're gonna find on the interior of the bag that I showed you earlier and underneath the brim of the hat. And then just a sign. If you wanna hang that up in your house, pretend like you had Butterbeer. Again, the mugs and the t-shirts that we saw before, but there are some here in the exterior carts. So here is the sweatshirt that they had in the other shop as well, hat, and actually some socks. We did not see those before. So a couple pairs, so yellow base and then a green. And then the Butterbeer cart. Anything on this side? No, just the wands, but good to know that you can find some Butterbeer stuff here in the exterior shops. Oh, the Frog Choir is just in a few minutes. Let's watch.
Feel free to come join us right this way. We're about to get started with the concert. Happy birthday. You're so welcome. Are we all set back here? That was good. Sing that for later. All right. Hello everyone. We represent the Hogwarts School Choir and are here to share some music with you. Because music is, as Professor Dumbledore has said, a magic beyond all we do. So, let's start with my personal favourites. Shall we? Do 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 do. Double double toilet trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble. Double double toilet trouble, something wicked this way comes. Support those frogs. Now, we would like to perform for you something. Oh, that was something. Oh, I'm so sorry, that's terrible, isn't it? Yeah, okay, places, everyone. Maybe a bit too much support on that one. Is everyone ready? are unaware, it is the most popular sport here in the Wizarding World. And we do hope you enjoy our final song, the Quidditch World Cup. Now we do have a spot of time for us to make our way back to the castle, which gives us a chance to meet with some of you and take some photographs if we like. But before we do that, we're going to pose one quick group photograph of just the choir in the spirit of magical cooperation, telling them to stay very still. All right. Practice your smile. Okay, I'm very excited to see it. All right. I think everyone else is too. So why don't we smile after 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Show was about 10 minutes long. So worth the time to do that. I wish I could show you all the shows. I might come back and do that, but let's see what they have in this store here, right underneath the castle. So when you come off from the ride, this is what you want. This is Filch's Emporium. Nice and cool in here as well. So if you've got a really hot day, this is a great place to come. A lot of the same stuff that I have already seen in some of the other shops. So this is kind of like the catch-all for most items. Let's just see if they've got some Butterbeer items in here. They do. So you can see people coming out right here. This is the exit from the ride, and it's immediately to your right. Now I'm seeing all the same stuff that I've seen in other locations except for the ornament. Now I don't know if this is just for Butterbeer season or if they have this all year round, but they do have it here. Does this light up? All right, a tab has to be taken off, but it looks like this might light up, just so you know. I just took a quick glance around. It looks like that might be the only Butterbeer items in here, but let's take a little walk through. And I think I'm right, although, oh my goodness, look at this Niffler. They're so cute. I love the animals in the Wizarding World. They're just adorable. All right, yep, it's now just like house items. That looks like it's about it. All right, looks like you can also get embroidery services here as well. So just keep that in mind, that if you miss it in one location, you can also get it here at the castle. Just came out, looks like there's some renovations happening here at the castle. Not sure what quite's happening, but behind some scrim. All right, we're gonna head to Honeyduke's. I'm gonna get those couple of items, the fudge and also that whoopie cookie looking type thing, and call it a Butterbeer day. There is almost always a cart on this section too. This is usually an exit. So this is currently closed off. There's one way in and out of Hogsmeade currently, so keep following along as I share this wall saga here in Universal. But this is where you can get your cold and your frozen Butterbeer. One quick tip as well. On the side of Honeyduke's, there is an alleyway. And yes, the team members utilize this, but you can also. This is a great photo op location. Also, if you just need to step away from the crowds a bit, you can come get some pictures here. It's nice and quiet. Yeah, this little nook that you hardly ever see anybody in. Of course, this is for team members only. But this little back alleyway is for anybody to come and just take a break. Last time I was here, the line was right here, so this is much better. All right, this is what we're gonna get.
Like in the Cauldron, it came with a recipe on how to make it. Oh, really?
They also have some apples up here, and it looks like these might be some Butterbeer apples. This Butterbeer cookie is huge. I'm back in that little alleyway, by the way. It's a little echoey. It's huge. Very, very strong smell, like that butterscotch. Very sweet. Definitely shareable. There's no way I can eat this whole thing. But if you love Butterbeer, this tastes just like it. It's starting to heat up, so I thought I should get a frozen Butterbeer. All right, thanks for joining me in the Wizarding World. Let's head to the front of the park, see what they have in the main stores, but also in CityWalk in terms of merchandise. Oh, they have a really nice stand here with all the Butterbeer merchandise. So you actually don't even have to go into Hogsmeade if you want some Butterbeer merchandise. All right, let's see if we see anything different than what we saw in those other locations. And currently, I'm not seeing anything new. The only thing I'm not seeing here is that little ornament. So it looks like maybe a smaller collection than last year. I don't see that Butterbeer bag. That's the one item I'm not seeing. So they may not have it this year. I don't think there'll be too many different things in CityWalk, but we're gonna stop there anyway because that's how I have to get to my car. CityWalk is the funnel for getting to either park unless you're staying at a resort that has boat access. If you have that, that's fantastic. Otherwise, everybody goes in and out of CityWalk. All right, this is the mega store. And this end is where you're gonna see all the Hogwarts things. And yes, they've got the one little section here with Butterbeer stuff, and it looks like it's all the same, although they do have the ornament. So it looks like our journeys today, we were able to see everything that they offer for Butterbeer. I almost forgot, you guys. You can get Butterbeer here in CityWalk. There's a whole section that connects this entry that I came in over towards the theater and the exit of CityWalk. And if you want cold or frozen, not hot, you can get it here, but there's also the merchandise. So this is where you're gonna find a lot of that merchandise throughout the year. Oh, here it is, you guys. Here's the bag I was talking about. So this is the same bag that they had last year. This is the only location that I've seen it in today. So if you're wanting this, definitely come here to CityWalk in the shop they've got right here where you can get the Butterbeer itself. And this stand pretty much has everything, including some pins. All right, I didn't see any of these in the parks. What else do we have here? This is a magnet. What's this? It's a pin and a patch. And a keychain. And they've got the socks here. They pretty much have it all in this one section. I can't believe I forgot that section. So just so you know, if you want all things Butterbeer, come here to the Universal store in CityWalk. This section is here all the time. You can get your frozen and cold, and all that merchandise has always been there. So nothing really exclusive to Butterbeer season except for some of those treats. Well, thanks for joining me for all things Butterbeer. The season runs through the 31st. Now, it's a celebration of Butterbeer. That doesn't mean you can't get it all year round. You can still get your hot, your cold, your warm, some of the other treats all year round. There was just some exclusive treats. Treats like the waffle I had and the cookie that I bought, the apple that we found, and let me put some other images here of the things we didn't see. So I believe the cream puff might still be coming. There was a cupcake that I saw, as well as a shortbread. So just a handful of exclusive things that you can get through the season. So thanks again for joining me, and let me know what is your favorite Butterbeer treat. And we'll see you next time in the parks.